make sure that's on. Yes. Continue. Zoe. Right. Excellent. Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix and welcome to Fallout 4 Harbour. I decided to go up here because, well, there's an awful lot of experience up here to find stuff. And I've never been up here with Nick Valentine either, so I thought, yeah, let's go up here. Plenty of experience, plenty of caps if you can do the areas. And thanks to some of Bethesda's slightly more interesting ideas about how AI should work, some of the quests are actually quite easy to do because you can arrange for a fog crawler, a fog crawler to basically just get stuck somewhere, and then you shoot him repeatedly until he dies. I don't think that's going to really work with the Milo Queen, but we'll see. All right. What do I need to do? That's the question. So I've done Cliff's Edge Hotel. There's the vault down there. I've done some of the quests. Actually, a good one to do would be to do the Azalea. Yeah, the Azalea up here. We are going to go up there and try and do that. Ooh, or Blood Tide. Both of them are against humans, and humans are squishy. No, let's do the Azalea. We're actually going this way. Right, so word of warning time. Hold on, let me just move that over. So, word of warning time. If you are playing Horizons and you come over to Far Harbour and you die, you then respawn at Oberland Station, I believe. That's where I respawned anyway. So it's important to make sure that you have at least got a bed save down. If you can afford to get a room, you can get a room up there. There's also, if you've defeated the trappers here, or whatever they were, there's a sleeping bag there and there that you can sleep in. If you haven't got that far, there's also a sleeping bag in there as well. Right, I need to go and make some more ammunition if I can. So we'll just head up over here. Make sure I've got guns with ammunition. Water is becoming a little bit of a concern, I have to say. Yeah, I've got no guns, or next to no guns with ammunition at the moment. Water is becoming a bit of a concern. I don't have any purified water. I don't have an easy way of getting to that. Now, if I can get some more circuitry, I can make the cargo bot that will then be able to link Longfellow's hut up to the main system. I don't have that much circuitry yet because, like a complete and utter idiot, I started using it to fix up a set T51. Oh, by the way, I've got T51 set of power armor now. Yes. This was one of the reasons why I came to Far Harbour, because there is a guaranteed complete set of T51 power armor that spawns in a truck on the main road. North? Oh, well, you know, it's up this road anyway, and somewhere around here there's a truck. If you go inside the truck, you find yourself a full set of T51 full set of T51 power armor with a fusion core, and it's in the Vim colours, which gives, even in this mod, which stripped quite a lot of those abilities away, this does actually give you an extra +1 strength when you've got all the pieces on and painted. A slight oddity is that when you get into it, the helmet de-equips itself, which is a bit strange, but you can re-add that and then get the benefit. Right, so ammunition is my thing for today. Getting some 357 would be good. and getting some 45 would be nice, and then just rechambering that to 45. That should do me. So I've got this gun, which needs to be rechambered for 357. So I think it's on 44 at the moment. Oh yeah, and I need to also get rid of that. Yeah, Hitman, not a very good pistol at all. It's one of the oddities of the Fallout games, in that the Institute pistols are generally worse than the laser pistols, so there's not much point in holding on to that. Fence Buster could be good, but I've got Skull Crusher anyway, so yeah, for now that can go in there. I also picked up a radium rifle. It's not that good, so I'm just going to stick it in there. Even upgraded, because I was thinking, well, I could actually, you know, upgrade it a little. No, it's not really all that good. I do have... Right, right. Let's get these rechambered. Sorry, I've been up for a while. I might be a bit yawny. So there's that over to that one, and then the combat sniper rifle. Oh yeah, I did rechamber it for... Let's put it into 45. Because I do actually have some 7.62, which would really up the damage. But not as much if I could make myself some 38. Alright, okay. Give me just one moment. I'll be back in a second. Back. Just need to put a jumper on. It's a little bit nippy now. Right, so we've got the Gainer, we've got Righteous Authority. I don't think I can make any energy cells. It would be nice if I could, but I suspect not. Fusion cells, yeah, I need an awful lot of energy cells, and I need circuitry. So that's not going to happen. Disassemble that 38. See if we can make some more. Anything else? No. We're gonna have to go down there and just see what we can do. Actually, yeah, I've got loads of ammunition for that. Oh, could I get a scope on it? There's an idea. Is that okay? So I should really talk about the Gainer. Sorry, the Gainer. So the Gainer is found in the main world, and I cannot remember exactly where it is off the top of my head, but you basically go through this door. Yeah, it's going to stick a short scope on it and just turn it into a... I'd love to put a recon on it, but anyway. Yeah, so you basically go through this door into this pump house, and there's this unique weapon called the... this one. What was it? The Gainer. And yeah, you have to get through a door, a locked door to get to it. It's like code locked. The code's not particularly difficult to find. And yeah, so it's a unique 44 pistol. That is, I think it comes chambered in this mod anyway at 357. But anyway, it's a unique pistol. And it inflicts fire damage, but it's a very, very powerful pistol, so well worth getting, because yeah, it's a revolver, 6 shots in the magazine, and the ammunition is reasonably easy to find, which is nice, unlike 44. Yeah, I think it's 357 pistol, comes chambered automatically 357. But you can rechamber it to 44 and a few other things as well. yeah, it's still pretty powerful with 357 rounds. And it does fire damage as well, which is always nice. Ooh, it's so ruddy around here. So, Far Harbour. Let's talk Far Harbour, shall we? So, obviously, radioactive fog that's currently encircling this entire island. If you go into the fog, you start suffering from radiation poisoning. Just so happens that we've also had a radstorm swoop in, so that's good. So it all looks even greener than usual. It's fine, I've got rad away, that's it's not a problem to just dump the rads every so often, and the storm will blow itself out. But you're still going to get radiation exposure when you walk into the fog, and it's not a huge amount, but it is, it is something to be aware of. If you're in a settlement, there are fog condensers, which you can harvest for condensed fog, and that's used in crafting recipes, but you are then safe from that radioactive fog. We don't really know why this fog exists. We know that it was normally quite foggy before the bombs fell. We don't really know why the fog has become radioactive afterwards, because radiation doesn't really work like that. Well, it doesn't, So, I mean, my theory is that it's actually, some kind of military experiment kind of thing that's going on here, because it's just strange. It's odd. I mean, yeah, theoretically it could be blowing in sort of radioactive particles from places where the bombs have fallen, but... Oh, is this... Wait, where am I? First of all... I don't know... Oh, no, those are bad. Those are very bad. Those are, anglers. They look like plants. They look innocent enough. Yeah, I remember those. They're anglers. Let's not. I probably could take them. I just don't really want to waste the ammunition in doing that. Especially if I miss, then I'm wasting ammunition. I don't really want that. So let's not go that way. I've cleared that out. That's I actually walked into there without realising that it was probably going to be full of gold, because it's a graveyard. But just over this rise is this ship. We have been tasked to clear it out. So yeah, there's that. So that's what what I want to get done today. So yeah, it says down in the description that it's going to be my last video for a little while. I'm moving, and I'm not going to have internet access for a couple of weeks. So there won't be any streams, nor will there be any videos for a little while. I mean, I'll have internet at work, but I won't have internet at home. But yeah. So yeah, I've got a new job. Basically, it just boils down to I've got a new job, I've got a new place to live. I'm moving up there. I won't have any internet for a little while. When I come back, however, I'll have a place of my own, and I might be able to do something a little bit more with that. I'm not saying green screen, but you never know. I might feel a little bit more into that sort of thing. I know quite a few people do it. A lot of my mates sort of do that sort of thing. So you never know. I might dive in as well. Oh yes, stay nice and still. Wish I had a silencer, but I don't. So I'm not worrying about that. Right. This is the point where we just sneak away slightly, so that they don't think that we're anywhere close to them. I'm just going to hide in a bush here until they think, oh, that person's head just exploded on its own. There's nothing really to worry about. And then we'll take the legendary out. And I wish Nick would stop sort of bumping me. He just keeps sort of moving in a little bit. Oh, skills wise, I should note skills wise, I have a plan for this. We may not get there tonight because I'm only, not even halfway through level 19 yet, so we probably won't get there tonight. But my plan is to basically go down perception a little bit, because ninja for me isn't very useful. I am not using melee weapons, so me taking ninja, and its been changed. Where's ninja? Here's ninja. Melee pistols and shotguns deal 25% sneak attack damage at your first one, and then 50%, and then 75%. So potentially you can't even. I think default it's like 1.5, 3, and 5, or 5 and 10. I can't remember. But anyway, it's an awful lot more. It's a multiplier rather than plussing a small amount actually. However, quite a lot of my weapons are scoped. So, and I'm using quite a lot of scopy, snipey type things. So that one, what's that one? Yeah, gun bashing. So sniper actually makes a little bit more sense for me to take. It's pretty much the same thing, but you get a few sort of more snipery type of things. So I'm basically going down this this way. So when I hit Vans at level 20, 2 points are going into Night Person, because that is incredible. +3 to intelligence and perception between the hours of 6 PM and 6 AM. Okay, so I basically just become nocturnal. That's fine. But rank. So yeah, so that one's +2. Rank 2 gives you night vision when sneaking. That's incredible. And then I also want to take a rank of technologist because salvaging extra components from robot synths and appliances. That's kind of incredible as well. So, yeah, that's my basic plan. When I get Vans, next level of Vans, then take those skills to bump up my perception and give me that night vision when sneaking, because that's kind of epic. I'm just hiding in this bush for the moment. While the caution things die. And while I do that, I'm just getting myself some chocolate, because I suspect I do need it. It's been a long day. Right. No, I suspect chocolate isn't the best streaming food. Apparently it's hummus. Right. I've almost finished my chocolate now. Ooh. 12.7 is really powerful. That's really nice to find. As for him, damage round. Right, oh god, where was the there was a legendary one up here. Nice. What I would really like is some circuitry. Take all of that ammunition. This was the other reason why I came up here, because actually ammunition is quite plentiful. Now, and here we get to the fun part, Nuka World. That's going to be fun to do. Very fun. Because you need a settlement, otherwise when you die, you'll respawn back in the real world, and you don't really want that. I mean, you can get yourself a bed save, but you have to get yourself a bed save. There you go. Just stand right there. I don't know where he went, and I've just alerted them to my possible prayer. There he is. Oh God, really? Will you? Worst comes to worst, I do have a stim pack. I did not want to come across him then. I mean, I've got Nick with me, but Nick's not particularly very useful with that pistol. So I'm going for more chocolate. As I said, it's been a long day. I've been up since 6. Right. This is the kind of time when I want a missile launcher. Or a nuclear tipped missile launcher. But if we can kill him, then it's game over basically for them. However, he's in power armor, which kind of sucks. And I don't suppose any of them were carrying a fat man either. Let me get a bit closer. I have killed people in power armor before. Ooh, duct tape. Not hugely useful because I've got loads of it. This place seems to be swimming in duct tape. But I'll take it. What I really want is a telephone or a hot plate. They of course have... Ooh, just refreshing my stream. They have circuits in them. Quite simply. Do I have a pipe bomb? I do. I also have bear traps. Bear traps might be quite fun. But I'm going to start with pipe bomb to the face. There we go. That did some damage. Ah, damn it. Oh well. We'll respawn and then we'll go at that again. Ditch some bits and pieces. This is good chocolate. I'd had quite a long day, so I decided to grab myself a couple of bars of dairy milk. So here's what I'm thinking. Baseball grenades. That wasn't what I was thinking, but you know what? Let's make some baseball grenades. Because they bounce. And make some 45 as well. Not that I really need them. This gun is really powerful. I'm actually quite surprised how powerful this gun is, considering it just blew straight through power armor. I'm not completely certain if he was armoured on his head, but this is actually a really powerful gun. Right, we need to go this way, down towards the lighting. Put up this this sort of lighting, almost like a bit of a guide, and then I want to have the lighting go all the way up to the main sort of area. And I'll probably put the recruitment beacon up here as well. But first of all, we've got to get the enough circuitry for the cargo bot, so I can run the cargo bot. So yes. Oh, the other way that I kind of thought of doing it would be to get the circuitry would be to get the, instead of just hunting them, you can get this scavenging station. That might get me some circuits, but that's locked behind local leader 2, so that's possibly going to be one of my next purchases as well, to get local leader 2 on top of sniper and technological the technologist perk and the other one. Also awareness. I've got a bit of a list of skills that I would quite want. Awareness on the whole. I'm just going to take the other bandage as well. Awareness on the whole isn't that great, but it does unlock a mod that you can get for your glasses slot, which gives you +2 perception. So, you know, it's actually quite a good thing to take, because remember, Horizons is much more skills based, so the skills that you have really do impact on what you can craft and what you can use. So there's that to consider as well. Actually, I'm hungry. Well, my character is hungry. Oh, I've got purified water on me. I didn't realise that. Take that one as well. Must have bought that. Take the omelette as well. Oh, please don't say I've got parasites. Be the... Yes, I do. Do I have any psychotats? That would do. Well, that's fixed that problem. So psychotats, murder parasites, who would have thought? Which is nice of them. Right, let's go this way. So I'm just going straight back to the ship now. I want to kill Bilge, then I can hand that quest in, and get a bit more experience, which is nice. You know, pushing up to get vans. The mod that actually makes vans useful, vaguely. I say vaguely, it's actually really useful to have vans these days. I mean, it gives you 6 perk points every time you take it. A little bit more useful than what old vans was. You know, I could see the point of... hold on, let me just deal with this guy. Just stay right there. Okay, he's dead. As for Bilge, where is he? There he is. He's dead. Now Now we're not quite clear because there's probably, well, we know that there's others. There's one there, there's a trapper, and there's one that's down there as well, another trapper. He keeps standing in places that I can't actually hit him. There he is. I want to get a nice headshot on him. Or he keeps moving. I might just have to wait until the things recede. Oh, for goodness sake, stop moving. Right, got 6 shots remaining. No, sorry, I've got 12 shots remaining. And I'm just waiting for them to not really think that I'm anything. It's interesting to just to watch how their AI seems to be working. So their AI have been told there is somebody in the area who is a danger to you. Now they cannot see me. And it's obvious that they can't see me because they're not shooting at me. The only time they get angsty is when I fire at them. Thus they're getting some kind of response. You know, they've heard bullet sounds. But that guy, he's just walking up and down, up and down. I mean, you know, he's doing things like getting into cover, but that's pretty much all he's doing. He's going that way. And then that guy is basically doing exactly the same thing, only down on that level instead. And it does look like there's only 2 of them. Right, so I want to get into a nice spot. Good, nice sniping spot. I can take out that guy. Yeah, just stand right. So here's the thing. Here's the problem. There are things here that have collision, even though they probably shouldn't. And so I'm hitting them. I'm hitting the spot where he should land, but they're not actually hitting my target. It's a bit irritating. Just a tad. Because it's ammunition that I'm wasting. I really don't want to be wasting ammunition. Oh yes, please just sit down just there. Bye head. Right. As for this guy, I kind of see him. And it wouldn't take very much to take him out. There we go. And that guy is somewhere. Danger. Danger. He's right behind me. Was right behind me until he lost his head. But there's another one. There is another one around. I don't know where he is. There he is. Yeah, he's right in there. There we go. Dead. No, he's still alive. How is he still alive? He's not. The game thinks he's... Game, are you feeling alright? I can... Ugh. I think they are all dead, or at least mostly. Take the handy fuel. There's such good stuff on here. where were those shots coming from? The strange feeling it's coming from underneath somewhere. I'm not getting any kind of reading off anything. Anyway, I want to see if they've got any circuitry. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, hello. Antiseptic, flasks. What's where? Well, I'll hand that quest in anyway, and we'll, go back down there and see if I can find him to murder him. One of those should do the trick. And got no useless ammunition. However, I do have some useful ammunition. Right. Transfer that one. Don't worry, everything though is going to here. Makes sense in a minute. There we go. So that's that one, and I've got ammunition in the other. Won't have quite the same pack as the gainer, but do the trick. Though, do I have the night vision scope on this one? The fog plays merry hell with the night vision scope. Isn't the night vision? I just put in the weapons, inspect. No, I just put the short scope on now. Yeah, something to remember about Far Harbour is obviously you do have the fog, which is going to interfere with your sniping abilities. If you use a night scope on well, any gun really, then a night vision scope, the night vision will flare up when it hits fog, so actually it's not that useful through the scope anyway. I don't know what it's going to be like if you're doing the whole crouching thing, getting your night vision when crouching. You know, I'll see. Well, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Plus, I mean, it's night vision when it's dark, I think. So, or yeah, in dark places. But yeah, just need to clear out this last trapper, and then see if they have a telephone or two. I need 2 telephones basically, or some circuitry, or something that can be broken down into circuitry, like laser rifle. Or just shoot rifle, that would do as well. Probably fatigue. Take some Nuka-Cola. I'll fix that. It's a bit of caffeination. Just to hold back some of the fatigue. And it's kind of down here. If you're not careful, you kind of wander into trapper territory, which isn't good because, well, trappers are reasonably well armed and reasonably well armoured as well. Yeah. Let's shoot bird, and here we go. Right. There he is. There's more. I think there's one up on this ship. There's gotta be. Where exactly? Who knows? Right, let's go round the long way. Ooh, some fibre optics. Nice. Nothing. Circuitry though. So much good stuff on here. I mean, look at all that. So much purified water, bobby pins, bourbon, more purified water. Aha, hello. This is the point, I think, where we switch over to my other pistol. 12.7mm rounds. There he is. I've also got my shotgun as well. I've got a lever action shotgun. Ah, no. Right, let's just hand in this quest. I'm probably not going to find what I need to down here. But what I can do is hand in the quest and get that over with. And then I'll probably wander back down here off camera. Yeah, I'll probably... What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand in the quest, and then I'm going to call it a night for the moment. It's because I'm probably going to continue to make some rather stupid mistakes. I just kind of want to sit here and watch some stuff and eat chocolate. So... hand in. I'm crippled. Count too much. I've got this nice little shotgun, which needs some work done on it, but for the moment it's alright. Quite like it. My combat shotgun met an untimely fate, I suspect, but I would quite like to replace it rather than having the lever action. But anyway, let's hand in. Definitely seems to be spikier than before. Yep, I've murdered them. And that's right of passage. Right, okay, I'm gonna finish up here now. So for the moment I would say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you probably in a couple of weeks. Can't really say for certain, but yeah, I think probably a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'll be back, don't worry, but for now I'm off, so I'll see you guys later.